morning, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And I have something pretty exciting here for me. This is my very first finished, completed coloring book. Now, it's a count by number book, a color by number book, so it's not that major an achievement, but I do feel like I have accomplished something and will be able to sit a book on a shelf or starting a shelf of completed books. And this is number 1. So let's get on to it. It is by Brain Games, and it is simply called Color by Number Stress-Free Coloring. There are 3 books in this set. They all have the same title. They're distinguished by the color of the header. This is called the pink book, and there is also an orange book and a green book. And I have ordered those 2 to complete my collection. It is a spiral bound, which we don't find too often, and I really enjoyed the spiral bound. It made it easy to work in, especially when you're sitting in unusual places. Is that a page? Yes, there we go. Okay. So the inside, front, and back covers have thumbnails of the finished pictures. The back cover has a 1, 2, 3 on what to do with your pictures. Let's keep you in frame. And it says there's more than 25 tear out color by number images. There are actually 27. Now before we start, my little thingy is in here because this is where I started this month. I started with 15. So I was a little over half the way through when I started this month, and so I finished the last just less than half of the book. And the art is stock photos. It is from Shutterstock, and I have seen these pictures in other places. This didn't bother me at all. When I first bought the book, I was a little disappointed because it seemed so simple, and I thought, oh, this is a book for kids. But as I got into doing it, I realized that there were simple ones and there were intricate ones, and you don't need to have an intricate one to have fun. Also, I'm going to be keeping this book and actually referencing it because the color schemes in this book are fantastic. Like a lot of these color schemes I definitely want to use for my own mandalas. So here we have the first one of a mandala. I pretty much used, well, I won't say pretty much, I 100% used alcohol markers in here. A variety of all the miscellaneous ones that I have, and Sharpie markers and Bic markings. So this one's very simple, but it looks like some children's illustrations. It's nice. It's a nice picture, even though there wasn't much to color. I'm not going to talk about every page here. So we got into our first one that was a little bit more complicated than the others. And for these smaller ones, that's when the ones with the smaller spaces, that's when I had to go down to using the Sharpies and the Bic markings. That would be a beautiful color palette for a mandala as well. We have some interesting pictures like this. Yeah, I must say this one was boring. It took me a few minutes and I don't like the colors. I think it's the only one in the book that I do not like. Now some of these have parts done on them. Once you've got them colored, it's kind of hard to tell what. But these had, okay, these had these purple flowers done here. The brown twigs. And I'm sure no. Oh, no. Okay, that's all I can tell that was on here. This one is nice, and I like the color scheme on it too. I really loved this picture and was looking forward to doing it. Unfortunately, my gold and yellow ran out on me in his face, but oh well. And I've seen this picture elsewhere in other books. It's a good one. Now this was very simplistic, but I had fun. The flower ones were some of my favorites, and you know, these kind of like Zen doodle type of pictures. There's a bright color scheme for you. And this one. This color scheme is gorgeous. I will definitely be using this again. And that was the first page I did in April. Getting some bigger, more simplistic pictures here. I did, number 6 was brown, but I decided to do it gold and used a gold gel pen for it instead. A little something different. Again, I used a gel pen for one of the numbers. 5, I believe. Not a favorite. Love this. Very simplistic, but I really like it. It's quite a Scandinavian look to it and color palette. This one, so this is probably the only one in the whole book that I did with water-based markers. I have no idea which ones. I think they're my Faber-Castell dual-ended fiber tips. This is the cover picture. I think it's a little deceiving to have put this on the cover because this is what I expected when I ordered the book. Little intricate designs like that. But I was not displeased once I started doing it. This has been a really fun book. I love owls, so I was thrilled to have this one here. Well, some hearts. And we finish off the book with a frog. That's the last picture. Yep. So then we have the answer key, where they show each picture completely colored. I will mention that every now and then there was a space that wasn't colored, that wasn't numbered. It was very easy to figure out what color it should be, but if you couldn't, you could always look back here and see for yourself. So these are all the pictures that we did, or that I did, I should say. And then we're back to the back cover. And so as you can see, this is a durable book. The pages were perforated, but I don't have any of them. I don't have any of them starting to peel off. Not even the first ones. Sometimes they do the perforations way too big, and they start falling apart while you're coloring on them. So, yeah, a good book if you like really stress-free color by numbers. I recommend this. It's a fun book to work in. Got a lot of easy stuff in it, and a few more complicated things. But generally an overall nice book which will keep once you're finished it. So thank you for watching, and click the bell down below if you enjoyed this, or to show me that you share my joy in finishing my first coloring book. And in the meantime, until next time, bye-bye!